Tuono 1100 with active suspension for 2019. We're here, it's a cool day, but it's pretty good here on track. I've been out for a couple of sessions, one on the Tuono 1100 with the active suspension and one with the active suspension turned off, which is a bit of an eye-opener as to how this stuff works. We've had an Wilkins guy on hand to help us out. As you can hear, bikes are going well, and I'll come back and I'll give you some more a bit later on.
Well, I've just ridden 2 sessions on the RSV4, the 1100, the new factory model, and I've got to say I'm pretty impressed. I'm certainly impressed with the extra stomp the engine's got. First session I wasn't too sure whether I could feel what the wings were doing or not, but in that second session got going a lot quicker, and yeah, I could feel it definitely holding the front down. Still do wheelies though if you turn the traction control and wheelie control off, but definitely an advantage that. Overall so far, great bike.
This is set now with the track display mode, so you've got your lap timer there. Pushing this toggle across and holding it puts it in road mode. Right, so that's road mode. It's got the speedo on it, track mode. So I push across here and hold. So you guys might want to use it in this mode, it's up to you. But the track mode only works with the track map or the race map. G'day everyone, I'm John Hanson, Technical Manager at Aprilia Australia, and this is the new RSV4 1100 factory. One of the features of this bike is the winglets, which are carbon fibre aerodynamic stabilisers that are designed to improve stability of the bike at speed and also to provide extra downforce at high speed, so that at 300 kilometres an hour these are providing an additional 8 kilograms of downforce on the bike. It helps to stabilise the bike just before the braking zone and to pre-compress the front suspension slightly.
Well, new bike. It's got the RSV4. It's an 1100cc motor now, up from 1000. They're still going to make the 1000 for homologation purposes for racing, but the 1100 is going to be their premium bike. It's got 16 horsepower more, which is a huge. It wasn't as if it didn't have any power before. This was a 201 horsepower bike before. Now it's 217. So it's got huge power. Riding it here on the track, it just goes and goes and goes. It only stops when you push the throttle forwards. The 1100, it's the same motor, but that gets electronic suspension this year, the Wilkins version 2 of their electronic suspension. It is far more adjustable. In the previous version worked in that it had adjustability going into the corner and exiting the corner. Now that's been split up into corner entry, like braking, mid-corner and exit. So there's a lot more you can do there. And again, that motor is the same as last year, but that's always been a great motor, that 1100 V4. It's a huge amount of fun here at the track. And the electronic suspension works really, really well. It's something that I was a bit skeptical of, but having ridden it back to back in the different modes, so one mode is with the track electronic, which adjusts as you ride, and the track manual mode, which is no adjustment. It is just to set a baseline. The riding it in one mode, coming straight back in, changing it, going back out again, it makes a big difference. The bike's more stable, it's better under braking, it's better mid-corner, there's less bobbing. I'm sure you could dial it out with the manual mode because you can adjust the individual parameters, but it's not something that we've had time to do here today. So there's a whole heap of options there. The electronic suspension is only for the Tuono. It doesn't come on the RSV4. Instead, the RSV4 gets carbon fibre winglets on the fairing, like MotoGP, which apparently keeps the front down at high speed. And at 300 kilometers an hour, there's supposedly 8 kilos more downforce on the front wheel. And I can't attest to that because we only hit 285, 290. But I'm sure it was pushing down from there.
Just got off the factory Aprilia Tuono 1100. It's a bike that I've always loved. Hasn't changed a lot since 2017. I rode that bike at Hampton Downs. That was a weapon. It's a lot better this year because of that electronic suspension that's been added. It's unbelievable the way that it can be so plush, and yet it can be composed on a track like Phillip Island we rode here. So it's great. It's going to be comfortable going to wherever you like to scratch, and then it'll stiffen up as you ride more aggressively.
So while each bike has got its own improvements, they're both worthwhile. The electronic suspension on the Tuono is really worthwhile, and the new motor in the V4 RSV4 it's a beast, as I said earlier. So if you get a chance to go and have a test ride, pop down to your Aprilia dealer, take them for a spin. They are very impressive machines.